Yes, yeah, you see that? That was nice. That was huge. So high level players, professional players, swing just as fast on their second serve as on their first, if not more. The difference isn't the speed of the swing, it's the path of the swing. And I'll show, yeah, what they're doing with the racket head speed. And I have a really good illustration of that. So this first one is a flat serve where he's taking all of his energy and all of the acceleration and sending it through the ball towards his target. That's the definition of flat. Like it's a lateral plane of motion towards the target. So that's what this is. He's hitting this serve towards the tee and his racket lines up behind the ball relative to his target so that he can release the racket through the ball towards his intended target. So all the energy, all the acceleration, all is sent directly, it's on the same plane as his target. So visually, can you see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So everything gets delivered in
You're talking about aim. You're just talking about where he's aiming, right?
No, those are two very different things, actually. Because, watch this. This serve, his racket path
That looks like it's gonna
now
spin on.
goes sideways. His racket now is moving along the baseline. Ball is still going towards the service box, albeit in a different spot. Here he's hitting a kick serve that's going out wide. But there's a huge, what's the right word? Like deviation or split between the path of his racket and the direction of the ball. There's a lot of things that are different. His body at contact is facing sideways. On the previous serve, at contact, his body is facing forwards. And that's because on this one, he's delivering all that acceleration towards, it's like a baseball pitcher. He's just trying to send everything right in that direction. But on the spin serve, he's not sending the energy towards the box anymore. Now he's sending the energy this way. And in hitting past the ball, that's what makes it spin. That's what makes it turn and curve. And that curve is what gives him margin and safety. So here is a first serve. Remember this morning I asked you, okay, hit a couple of first serves and then hit a couple of second serves?
Yeah.
Here's a first serve. So this is like his flat one, right? The racket's traveling through the ball towards the box. And so that's going to maximize the speed of the shot towards the target. Right. And then here is one of your second serves. And it's the same thing. The racket is also traveling right towards the box. The difference is that you're slowing down a little bit on the second one for safety. But that is a whole can of worms in and of itself.
Yeah, it is.
So the solution here is to learn how to swing in a different direction. That, by the way, is what adds spin. It's not carving or like cutting like the side of the ball or anything like that. It's swinging the racket past the ball that makes it spin, and that spin gives the ball curve. And that's the best way to hit a confident serve that also has margin and safety. Yep. Yep, that's right. Straight down the middle. And now let's do a couple where you go along the service line. So you're going to swing up and out to the right. Yes, 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 that's it, that's it. Yes, good. Now let's keep going, two of each. Back and forth, please. Yep. So these are flat serves or first serves. And now out to the side. Yes. That's really good. Again. Good. So just watch the path of the racket, the direction of the swing. The angle's a little different
Okay.
on him. I'm not looking right down the line of his target here. I'm gonna see how he's going through the ball towards his target.
Yeah.
And that's what you'd be doing here, forwards. And now here's his spin serve. Watch the path of the racket through the ball. See how it's going out to the right? Watch your path. See?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see it.
Watch his. See? That's how you make tons of spin. All right.
Yeah.
So let's just do a couple more of these. Yep. Yep. Good. Keep going. And I want you to tell me when you feel like you've really kind of got a feel for the uniqueness of each one, then let me know.
Yeah, I'm eager for the ball.
Cool. So let's try it. So here's the process. You're going to go straight, shadow, and then straight, hit, then out to the side, shadow, and ooh, I'm really proud of myself. That was opposite-handed. Did you hear the difference
Yeah. Oh, of course.
in sound?
Oh, absolutely.
So the first one was just like a pop,
Yeah.
like a straight sound. I can't believe I hit the second one. That was the equivalency of the forehand where you're brushing past it.
Oh, you're not ambidextrous? I thought you were.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought you were.
I can't. Yes, it's not a big deal really. I'm just trying to pat myself on the back.
Sure.
That's the sound of the strings moving past the ball and moving. Like that's what makes the clicking sound.
Okay.
So straight shadow, straight hits, sideways shadow, sideways hits.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, shadows just to kind of remind yourself, this is the path I want on the next shot. Okay. And now out to the side, shadow first. Just commit to that same path. No matter what happens to the ball, just go out to the side. That's included. That's fine. That's totally fine. I think you did commit to it. That's great. To be honest, that's what I was expecting to happen when I did mine. Cause it's hard because you're cutting past the ball instead of like going through the meat of it, forwards. And so finding the strings can be kind of tricky sometimes. But I think you committed to the path, which is great. Yep, straight first. Yes, good. You've got that one down cold. Now out to the side. Commit to the sideways one. Yep, same path, same path. As sideways as possible. Yeah, good. Nice job. Check out the display. It is weird. It's totally different. So here's your flat one. Like this one, this is Old Faithful for you. Just right straight through the ball, right towards your target.
I can move it around if I want to.
Great, that's fantastic. I don't want you to stop hitting this one. Like you should keep this one.
Keep it.
This one, this is looking really nice. This is the one that we need for, yeah, you just differentiated really nicely. So yeah, this is the first serve. This is the second serve. You kind of had to chase this toss, but you can see how your racket's going out to the side.
Sort of. But
Yeah.
It's sort of forward too, though.
It is.
So when my racket comes down, though, is it down in the back behind me the same way it is on the first serve?
It is. Yes.
So everything is the same up until I get up here on the first serve. This is where I'd go here, but on the second serve, right here is where I'd continue. So it's right when I'm coming out of that.
Yeah.
Maybe? Is that what you're telling me?
The reason why the direction is different is because your body should be facing a different direction. In other words,
Am I doing that?
yeah, look, see how your body's facing sideways here?
Okay.
Your hips and your shoulders are facing out to the right.
Okay, yeah. I see.
On your flat serve, you turned forwards to face forwards. And that's exactly what
Okay.
Raonic did in the video. He was facing forwards on the flat serve. Look at where his chest is facing here,
Yeah, yeah.
towards maybe the alley or probably somewhere around over here.
Mm-hmm.
And now watch on the kick serve. Look at where his chest is facing.
That way.
It's like straight along the baseline. So that's why his racket path, he goes to a racket drop just like on the flat one, but he's pulling up and then out to the right because his body is facing that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're doing
I don't
it.
know if I can do it.
Oh, you're already doing it. Look at, this is the flat one. You're turning and facing forwards, just like him, kind of towards the alley over here. And then here's the sideways one. See how you're staying sideways? The toss was way out. It was way out. Like,
Well, I almost think I need to turn a little bit, turn my body a little bit more just to keep me over there, maybe a little more.
we'll see. Let's get a couple tosses like in this area first, and that'll give you much more ability to hit past it. Yeah, let's go through the same sequence. You're doing a good job. Yep. So on this one, your body faces forwards to enable a forward racket path. That's fine. And now on this one, your body's going to stay sideways so you can enable a sideways racket path. Yep. It's kind of a hybrid. You stayed more sideways.
Generous.
You stayed more sideways, but your arm was like and went forwards.
As soon as I was doing it, I'm like, no.
That's good. That's good. We need to commit to that sideways path. Nice. That's nice pop sound. Now sideways, out to the right. Yep. Yes. Do you hear the sound?
I did.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about the rest of it. Did you see the ball curve?
No, I
It
heard
did.
it though. I
Yeah.
heard the chippy thing.
Watch.
I heard the chippy thing.
Yeah, it was good. So here's the path. You see how your racket's going past the ball now? Out to the right?
Going forward though, I need to go more sideways.
More sideways would be fantastic. This is enough to start making the ball curve. Watch the path of the ball. See how it curves in?
I don't see it, but okay. You say it's curving in. I guess it kind of goes
Yeah, it is. Watch the. It's going this way.
this way.
Yeah, from.
I see it. It's little, but it's there.
Yeah, it's there. And so to the degree,
Enough to jam up my opponent.
sometimes, to the degree that you swing past the ball is how much the ball is going to curve.
Say that again?
To the degree you hit past the ball
Past the
as
ball.
opposed to through the ball,
Right.
that's how much the ball is going to curve.
So I do that by
More sideways swing path.
sideways.
Yeah.
somehow.
You said, oh, it's still kind of forwards, right?
Yes.
So if we take that energy that's going forwards
Put it
and we
side.
focus all of it this way,
Right.
then the ball will curve that much more.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And that curve is the magic. Like that curve gives us margin and it also makes it more difficult for our opponents. And we don't have to slow down anymore. In fact, the faster you go, the more it curves. All right, let's ditch the flat one. Let's ditch the straight one. Yes, and I'd love for you to just keep going back to the sideways one. Yep, a practice and then a hit. Yeah. That's it. As sideways as you can make it. That's fine. Yes, yes. You see that?
That was cool.
Check this out. That was awesome. Look at how much.
Can I get it from the baseline all the way over?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. The key here is the amount of separation between where you're aiming. So this ball hit the tee. There's got to be a succinct word for this, but it's like the contrast. That's a good word. The contrast between the path of the ball, which is here, and the path of the racket, which is this way. The bigger of a contrast you get, the more the ball is going to curve. Look at the action on that. That was really nice.
That was good. Oh,
that was nice.
That's gonna change things up.
Oh, absolutely.
Continuing.
It's not just, yes, you're right. It's like the slider, or the off-speed pitch to the fastball. Like that will make things more difficult. But what's most important here is the safety. That curve brings safety. And so on your second serve,
Safety, you mean?
when you send the ball straight, there's a little window of success. If you're a little low, you hit the net. If you're a little high, it sails past the service line. When the ball curves, you exponentially increase the chances that it's going to hit the box because there's an arc to the path of the ball. That's what you just did. You just arced the path of the ball. So your chances of making the serve dramatically go up as opposed to a flat straight hit. That curve is what's key here. It's not about challenging the opponent. That's just like a bonus. That's like an auxiliary, like that's like the cherry on top. The curve is what's going to allow you to swing confidently at a second serve and have a high percentage of makes. Let's come on back to the tape mark here in no man's land. And exact same thing. We're just going to do it from a little further away. No. That's really the first one in probably 15 or 20 that you really went right through the ball on that one. All the other ones that were kind of like a hybrid, that's still a win. It's still a move in the right direction. The ones that we want to completely get rid of for now are the flat ones. That's true. You're not a robot. Better. Let's try to cut it a little bit thinner. Sideways. Yep, just commit to the side. Out to the right. Good. I like what you did there. Go ahead and try that again. Yep. Yes. Let's cut it more. Yeah. That was nice. Let's check that out really quick compared to, okay, here's the second serve this morning on the left. And here's the serve you just hit. This is the last one that you just hit. It's really nice how you're just kind of releasing the racket out to the side, past the ball. So like the ball is gone and your racket is still moving this way, which is what is making that nice clicking sound. Look at the curve on that. That started 2 feet to the outside of the ball machine, past the ball machine, and cleared it over on the other side. That's probably a solid 6 feet of movement from start to finish.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah. This one, once you get comfortable with it, you're going to be able to speed it up. Right now, you're keeping it casual and relaxed, which is what you should be doing just to learn it right now.
Yeah.
But once you get comfortable and confident with this, you'll be able to start speeding it up, and the amount of curve is going to even become greater than it is right now.
With the speed of the racket?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
If you maintain this path and you double the speed, then the ball will spin twice as much. All right, let's try some from the baseline now. Same process. Let's practice going out to the right.
I like this because I have a line.
Yeah, the line's nice. Yeah, that's why I like starting on the service line. Same path. Yeah, good sound, good sound. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That was a good curve. Did you see it?
I didn't see the curve, I heard it. I heard the hit.
Watch. Yeah, I just got it. Watch the ball. See it moving?
A little, yeah. Like oh, I see it there.
Yeah,
I can see it there,
yeah, it curved quite a bit. Yes, yeah, you see that? That was nice. That was huge. Nice job. Yep, good spin.
This is fun. A friend of mine told me that.
It's super fun.
Yeah. I was like, I like to have fun.
It's like a magical force that influences the flight of the ball. Yep, that was nice. It was good.
I like that.
All right, so you want to try
Oh, yeah.
alternating?
Do front, yeah.
Yeah.
So where am I? What are we talking about?
So let's start with the spin.
I haven't done any on this side.
Let's just we're gonna keep the variables to a minimum,
Okay.
and let's do the same thing you were doing before. Shadow out to the side, spin the ball, and then we'll do shadow forwards and a flat hit. Yeah. Wow, that was nice.
Right out of the
Yeah. Now a flat one. Yep. So you're delivering the racket through the court. Yep. Nice. Wow,
That
good.
had a little, I would call that one hybrid.
Sure. And there's a million shades of gray. So I would probably call that 90% forwards, but it had probably 10% of the sideways. So back to the pure sideways. Nice. And I'd probably give that 70% sideways, and it had like 30% forwards. No worries. Yeah. Now that's really cool. Like just because I'm a nerd. So we have a fixed camera, we have a fixed target on the other side, which you hit with both serves.
Right?
So watch. No, this is gonna be really cool. You even hit the same spot on the ball machine.
Oh, yeah?
All right, so check this out. We'll use yellow. I'm just gonna make a little line here. We're just gonna kind of chart the ball. So there's where the ball started. There. I'll just draw one more. There. You see how it's tracking in?
That's which serve was that?
Which do you think?
That's the first, that's first serve.
No, look at the yellow lines. You see how they're tracking in towards the machine?
Oh, it's the second serve.
Yeah, look at how much the ball. You see how much the ball moved?
Okay, all right, I see it.
Okay, so here, watch this now. This is the flat serve. Look at, see how it tracks on the inside of the yellow lines the whole way? So you see how the ball stays on the inside of,
But it's flat.
right,
I see what you're saying.
yep.
So it's like
I just thought it'd be cool to,
dot, whereas this one's
Yep.
dot.
right.
I see.
Here's the
And I
spin
got
one.
to the same point. Same end point.
Exactly. The ball got to the
I
same.
really did hit it in the right spot
Yep.
twice. That's weird.
The ball ended up in the same spot, but via two different paths.
Right.
And it's that curving that is exactly the point of why we're doing this.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah, nice job.